I'm calling. Let down. I'm just so confused now. Feeling used and let down.
What it is, what it was, what it will be. What up, everybody? This is TripleT. I'm back with another episode of The Breakdown. It's been a slight change. As you can see right below me, it's a city chief. But I thought we were having Trainwreck Kenny. We were, but unfortunately, Trainwreck Kenny is having some kind of a family emergency. Can't go into detail about it. So his little bro is going to step up to the plate. None other than City Chief. Y'all know him from the rundown as a judge. Some of you may know his music. I call him the little mini Jelly Roll, because let me tell you, his hand gestures, his voice, his vocals, his stage presence is just like Jelly Roll. And that's not a bad thing. That means he's about to blow up in the near future. So without further ado, the man, the myth, and is a legend, Mr. City Chief.
What I done? Hold your applause. Hold your applause. He only calls me Mini Jelly Roll because we're both fat and good looking, Bubba. That's
look. I'm being listen.
Mostly good looking.
If I got some like green colored tattoo marker, like a Sharpie, and did the same face tattoos on you,
I ain't gonna stunt, bro. Like I fucking cut all my hair off the other day, bro. I got my ball cap on because it looks like shit. But the first thing I did, I was like, God damn, I got all this space for a tattoo right here somewhere. I wouldn't.
Would you ever get a face tattoo?
I don't know, bro. Like I still, I still work, and I work like the job that I work is real white collar. So like I fucking wake up every day, put a suit and a tie, but I put a little polo on, some khakis and shit, and I talk to clients constantly, so I can't really do that and look like a
Did they ever say anything about your hands?
I'm only a few of them, man, but it's they're not really. I mean, it's 2024, bro. Fuck people if they want to talk about my tattoos. But like, I can tell that some of them have felt alarmed because, like, I work in the security field. So, like, when I talk to clients, it's mostly clients that take our security business. And they're like, "Oh, okay, you're a fucking criminal, bro. Like, you're just in prison over here securing shit." You know what I'm saying? So, like,
it's funny you say that because a lot of people, that as soon as they see a bunch of tattoos, they automatically think you either a thug, an ex-gang member, or an ex-con.
Well, I mean, not to profile, but it's kind of true. People, especially if you don't like something that I look for, like black and white, and that's why I wanted color. Okay, so I got color in some of my. Not really any of these, but some of the tattoos have color in them because I wanted to stand out from the whole black and white with the smoke and all of that extraness. So, people didn't be like, okay, he's a fucking convict or whatever it may be. But, sure, we all have a past and we've strayed away from things. And, but a lot of people that you see that has those type of tattoos, it's probably there. There's something. They were probably either in prison or a thug or a fucking ex-gang member, something like that. So,
yeah. Well, thank God my wife's got a color tattoos because she looks like a biker bitch, like for real. She's got
or that though. You forgot the biker in there,
yeah.
So like biker. So
she's got over 30 tattoos. I told her, I said, you got to pump the brakes now. I didn't marry a biker bitch. You got to just slow your roll.
I like that shit. Like that. I think my next tattoo. Of course, I'm gonna finish this part of my sleeve right here and go ahead and wrap it up. But like, I want my neck done, like all the way to wrap into my collarbone and shit. But like, I don't know. I'm gonna be fucking stuck like FJ, and he got tattoos on his face, and now he cuts his beard off like right here, and I'm like, bro, you look Amish as fuck like that, dog. Don't do that.
Here's a true story. This guy that I was a tank commander with. He was an E6. I was an E6. We went to drill sergeant school together. And then we were drill sergeants at Fort Knox. He was in a different company, though. So while we were in drill sergeant school, and I known this guy for like 3 years prior to going to drill sergeant school, and I never asked him this question. He had 4 elephants on his left wrist, going from the trunk to the tail, and it wrapped around like a bracelet, and they were all different colors. He had a pink one, a blue one, a green one, and a red one. And then he had 2 full sleeves, and it went across his back and came down. And I asked him, his name was Barlow. I said, Battle, why do you got those fucking elephants on your wrist? He said, you got 45 minutes and I'll tell you. I said, okay, sure. He tells this 45-minute story about his life, and you can follow the tattoos, and it displays the story as he's telling it. So the elephant, when he was 5 years old, his grandfather took him to the circus for the first time. And it just goes on from there. And it takes 45 minutes to tell this whole fucking story up to his present day and time. And it was fucking fascinating to hear the story and to see the visuals as he's talking about it. Bad as shit.
That's dope though. That's a motherfucker using a noggin before they get tattooed. That ain't one of them when you go sit down. What do you want? Well, let me get a rose. You know, like that's some Maui shit right there, where I got a tattoo for everything.
All my tattoos have meaning. So
right.
I don't know if you can see this, but I got 2 crosses on the inside of my forearms, right?
Yeah.
They're identical crosses and they have cracks in them. So this one on my left says Lori. So that cross represents my marriage. No matter what we go through, even though with all the cracks, we can never be torn apart. It'll never break us.
Right.
The second cross says Talk Easy, TALKEZ. It's the first letter of my name, my kid's name, and my wife's name. And it spells out Talk Easy. So Tim, Ashley, Lori, Kevin, Elizabeth, Zach. And same thing, even though it's got cracks, the family cannot be broken. The reason why I carry 2 crosses, because Jesus carried a cross for all of us. And sometimes in life, we have to carry our own burdens and carry our own crosses. That's why I got 2 crosses.
That's dope.
So all my tattoos have meaning.
I wanted 2 grenades on my hand, so when I bit them motherfuckers, you understand what that explosion was when I punched you in your forehead.
And in this one
that, though.
Is the infinity symbol, mine and my wife's name. You know, infinity means forever.
Yeah.
And just so happens I got the Outlaw Nation, put them together. Outlaw Nation forever.
It's like the most woman thing I've seen you get tattooed on your body.
Yeah, you know what's funny though?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
You know what's funny though?
What's up?
I've searched the internet through and through. Joe Sticks is the only other person, because he just got it, has this type of tattoo with the original lettering.
Yeah.
Everybody else has got the cursive. So that's it for tattoos. But we're here to talk about your music.
It's all right.
We're about to break down 3 of City Chief's music. He's going to tell you what the song meant, where was he at when he wrote it, why he wrote it, and what's the meaning behind it. Are you down for that?
Yeah, I'm ready, brother.
All right.
I am ready.
What up, Legacy?
As long as Legacy gives me a feature, bro, that I've been asking for 9 fucking years. But whatever.
Legacy, you know you're in the rundown, and I'm just saying he's one of the judges.
Look, he could literally come on here. He could call my phone right now and say, Jimmy, you're a fat piece of shit, losing little bitch, and he still got my vote. Bro's still dope. I don't care what he says about me. Look, real quick before we start, I'll tell you a quick story. So Legacy shot a video for me and Crooked C one time, bro. And it was the first time I ever met him in person. And we're shooting at this fucking bar, and he's got all these lights set up. And I am on crutches with a broken foot. So I can't walk around. The only scenes I can shoot is fucking at a bar. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't talk about that. But so I fucking get up, dog. And we're shooting the scene. I get up to walk to the next little thing because he has like this dark place set up. So where we're sitting in a chair with little smoke and shit everywhere. And I'm trying to walk and I fucking fall, dog. My crutches slip out from under and I break a light and some more shit. So that's pretty much how me and him met. I broke his shit. Expensive shit too. That I know for a fact my little broke ass could not paid for at that time. So.
Like said, if he wins, he'll give you a feature.
That's why I said we'll talk about that. Well, don't tell nobody.
What up, Miss Mel? All right. So the first song we got is called Gently Weeping.
Yeah.
And I've seen this video and I've heard this song. You play one hell of a guitar. How long you been playing guitar?
So I probably started. I'm gonna say started playing. I picked up a guitar when I was probably 4 or 5 years old. My father was a musician. He played electric guitar, acoustic guitar, things like that. So we always have, as far as I can remember, there's always been a guitar in my house. So I started picking it up, thumping around on it, beating the shit out of it. It's what my daddy used to say. Hey, you can't play my fucking guitar if you're gonna beat it. So I, learned how to play a chord or two on there, and it just kind of progressed through life.
Yeah, speaking of guitars, do you know that New Breed only knows four chords, and he doesn't have them memorized? Sometimes he has to go back and watch a certain of his videos where he's playing the guitar to see how he did it. That's the only 4 chords he knows.
You don't need to know but 4 chords, bro. That's about it.
That's crazy.
All the rest of that shit you just showing off. I also know that Dirty don't play guitar like a normal person plays guitar.
No, he doesn't.
He's like Jeff Healey, dog. He just fucking picks it up and just starts strumming and putting his fingers in places, and it's weird as shit. I can't mimic it.
Yeah, he self-taught himself how to play the guitar.
You can tell. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. He does. Yeah. I mean, he's fucking better than Hitman, and he sucks.
Like my grandmother, believe it or not, she taught herself to play 14 different instruments and couldn't read a lick of music.
That's me right now.
She played everything by ear.
Well, I mean, I know chords and shit. I know how to read what a chord is, but I can't read tabs. I can't read music. I never have. I can read drum notes because I was in a marching band for, a little while, but
she couldn't tell you what an A chord is, a C chord. She couldn't tell you none of that. She just played it completely by ear.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Gently Weeping. So what was the reasoning, or how did you come about making this song?
The fucking Beatles, dog. My guitar is Gently Weeping. Is that the Beatles? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the Beatles. So what really so obviously the Beatles made the song My Guitar is Gently Weeping, but I used to record music with a guy named KJ probably 15 years ago. And He said in one of his verses, my guitar is gently weeping, baby, tell me, can you hear it? And I don't know why the fuck that has stuck with me this long, but when I heard the song, I was like singing the shit. My guitar is gently weeping, baby, tell me, can you hear it? You know what I'm saying? So like it kind of, and that's really where the chorus come from. And you'll hear through the verses and stuff. It kind of talks about the place I was at the time, which was more of a darker place. I had just left Mississippi for good. I had moved to Tennessee. I started fucking with Mike Manick, who moved me out to Texas with him. And I had just went home for a visit. I had been gone probably 9 months. I went home for a visit with my mother and my stepfather at the time. Had Thanksgiving, went back to Texas, and the song was kind of born, man. Just picked up a guitar and started playing it, and I was like, yep, this is it.
All right. Shout out to Mike Manick. He's a dope ass person. For real.
Hey, that's my brother. Shout out Mike Manick for sure.
He's been through a lot of tragedies, but I'll tell you one thing. That man has never given up. All right, folks, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, enjoy the ride. We got City Chief, Gently Weeping.
Look, after the video, I want to tell you a quick story about that guitar I'm holding right there. So we'll go ahead and get the video done.
All right, here we go.
Leave a light on in case I get lost. As I journey out to a dark zone, my anxiety is taking over me. I hear the sound of silence while I walk alone. Lonely road of fate takes me to a place hard to tell if I'm right or wrong. Listen closely, hear the music. Same old song, it plays on and on. I know it ain't okay. I can't take away anything I say. Words cut deep, but the pain will fade. If I die today, the scars still remain. Last cause I love. Too much pride for me.
So did you make the shirt like that, or did you buy it like that?
I bought that shirt for so I was DJing at the time, and I bought the shirt for a St. Patrick's Day. And this show I shot this video at a show in Indiana. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you've been to the venue before. I can't remember what fucking part of Indiana it was, but little podunk ass bar, cool as fuck though. So I bought the shirt. 4 or 5 days later, I wore the shirt to my old lady was like, please don't wear that fucking shirt. I was like, I gotta wear it. I've got to wear the shirt because they canceled the St. Patrick's Day thing. So I was like, I never got to wear the shirt. I'm wearing the fucking shirt for the music video. And if you look really closely, and this is why I wanted to punch Rhea up in the neck when he shot the video, because he didn't tell me in a minute when it goes to the full body, I got a big fucking deodorant stain at the bottom of the shirt. You can see it, dog. It's bothered me for years since this video's been out, bro.
All right, here we go.
Me to take the blame, give it up, he won't never change. For a long time I told me you had empathy, I don't need your sympathy. You know me better than me. Only you can save my soul. If you listen very close, you can hear it over and over. My guitar is chilly weeping. Baby, tell me, can you hear it? Gently weeping. This is me gently speaking. Some remember me as an asshole, but don't know me now, so why believe them? Why feed into the drama shit that's for the movies with the same sequel? Nowadays I'm a good dude, I got good intentions, I can't be evil. Love my.
I like that part right there. We talk about feeding into the drama shit. I do know about you that I noticed about you that you really don't like the drama stuff. You don't play into it. You don't feed into it. You rather your music do the speaking for you. Is that a true statement?
Yeah. So for me, I spent a lot of time with the drama shit. I burned a lot of bridges that weren't my bridges to burn. And it taught me a real valuable lesson that, if it's not your fucking problem, stay out of it. Of course, just like any human being in the world, I'm nosy as shit. I love watching everybody else's tea, but I just try to stay out of it because I fucking learned my lesson the hard way, having to apologize to people that I should have never even had to apologize because I stuck up for somebody that didn't need to be stuck up for. You know what I'm saying? Family will always be family, bro, but if it ain't my beef, I ain't in it.
All right.
Pain in the music it causes. 6-string cries, but the pics in my wallet. No one ever hears the sound when it's flawless. Whole album done, don't know what to call it. Maybe this is my sign. I'm running out of time. Really, it's me that's crying. It's time that I resign. Empathy, I don't need your sympathy. You know me better than me. Only you can save my soul. If you listen very close, you can hear it over and over.
Yeah, I seen it right there when you came around the corner. Right there. You're talking about the stain, right? You're muted.
I'm so upset, dog. Yeah, it's fucking deodorant, dog. I left the hotel room, it is my own fault, bro. And it has, since this video, it has become a pet peeve on how I put my shirt on after I get out of the shower, because it's always been just as a child, I get out of the shower, throw deodorant on, put my shirt on. But before, I would pull it over my neck and it would still be rolled right here, and then I'd roll the bitch down. I don't do that no more, bro. I got a whole nother technique of putting on the t-shirt.
Baby, tell me, can you hear it?
anybody ever says that you can't sing, they need to get their damn hearing checked. Cause man, you got some pipes on you for real.
Bro, I just be humming along to the music, dog. I don't sing, just to keep it real. Jesse Howard sing, dog. I don't fucking sing. But
Nah, I might disagree with you on that because you can sing.
so the song, I honestly didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do the song because of the singing part on it, man. I fucking probably recorded that song 70 times. The hook, it just I couldn't get it to come out right. I recorded it over and over and over and over again, and I finally got 4 or 5 good takes on it to where I was able to mix it and make it sound good. And you can hear if you wanted to sit there and pick apart the song, you could hear flaws on where I was having to cut pieces and move it together and melodyne and things like that. But I could sing the song live now and it sounds real good since I've been singing it, bro. I'm not a singer, so it didn't just come natural that I just fucking blurted that out.
I don't know because
I don't use auto-tune though. I don't use auto-tune, guys. So anybody who I just don't do it. Sometimes I use a little pitch correction with melodyne, but I don't use auto-tune.
Here's a little fun fact. My very first reaction of you was a song you did with Hitman and Big Poe called Think About It.
And that was as raw gets, my guy. That was back before that I didn't even know what Melodyne was. And it was that song, that shit was raw, dog. That song was recorded in a fucking 16 by 16 trailer, and it was.
So one of my subscribers knew that I was in Louisiana, and he's like, "Hey, since you're from Louisiana, you should react to this guy named Big Poe who's in Louisiana."
I remember when you reacted to it. I remember.
Big Poe got upset.
He did. I remember
with Hitman because I said I liked your singing and Hitman's rapping better than his, and he wouldn't talk to him for like 6 weeks because of that.
I remember because
I thought that was the craziest shit in the world.
He has sent me the link and he was like, "Look at this fucking joker right here." And I went and watched it. I was like, "Damn, bro, he was harsh as fuck on YouTube." That shit had me dying. Speaking of that, so that show was actually a post show where we shot that video at, and the guitar that I shot, that was I had just bought the guitar about a week and a half before the show, and Poe wanted me to play live for him on the set, like normally we would always do. Once if we did shows together, I always play guitar for him and things like that. But I ended up bringing the guitar. I got super drunk and left early. Also why I quit drinking at shows like that. But I got super drunk, left early. I said, I'm gonna leave the guitar with you. And when I got the guitar back, the bitch was beat all up, dog. Fucking chunks of wood missing out of it. It was. What the
hell were they doing? Breaking down on walnuts with it?
Somebody dropped it, bro. Is what happened. I mean, it ended up getting dropped, and that's why I quit playing guitar live, guys. If everybody wonder why I don't play guitar while I perform, man, it's because I spend a lot of money on instruments, and I don't want to fucking break it, dog. That I still have the guitar. It's sitting right here. It's just. I don't even play it. I don't even play it. It's just sitting there. It's signed by a bunch of people. It's just a fucking $1,000 ornament now. So.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
All right. So the reason why you wrote the song because of a Beatles song, you just wanted to
excuse me, sorry.
Put a song out about your playing skills of the guitar. Is that what I'm taking?
Sorry, the water went down the wrong way. Give me a second. All right, so when I had went home and I come back, I had talked to some people. So that's where the part you told me you had empathy. I don't need your sympathy. It was more of I'm here for you, but then it's I don't need you to feel for me. I need you to be here for me. And then a lot of times when you talk to somebody, a lot of people listen to react instead of just listening to you. Mm-hmm. So they would rather react to try to comfort you. And I don't need comforting. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a personal person that if I let you into my issues, just fucking listen. I don't need you to tell me how you went through something similar. I don't need you to tell me how you're so sorry for me. I need, just show me the empathy. You know what I'm saying? Show me that you're here for me more than that than you would rather tell my business off to other people too. So that's more of where that came from. You know me better than me, which means I've told you everything that nobody else knows, and you've pretty much fucking went and told everybody else. So now I'm gonna sit here and cry on this guitar. My guitar is gently weeping, and that's basically where the song came from. Because, like I said, I went home, um, and I fucking hate it there, bro. I hate being in Mississippi because of the people that I was around, because of my life there for 25 years. So you get around people and start bringing back old memories, things like that. Plus, I was going through a tough breakup at the time. I said tough breakup, like years and years and years, kind of just tossed to the side, which is on me. So it was just a really dark time in my life, and it brought a really great record. To be honest, that song is not stringed enough. I feel like it is just it's my favorite song to perform. It's not my favorite song I've ever wrote, but it is my favorite song to perform. And if I'm just by myself, I'll turn it on, dude, and I'll just turn it up as loud as I can, because it emotionally makes me feel great. Like I fucking just, but it also makes you feel good at the same time. It's
Okay,
everywhere.
that's dope. I can respect that. You don't do much features though, do you?
I don't do features, man. I try to limit myself on the features that I do. And I used to do a lot of features. I used to want to be on songs with everybody, but I had somebody tell me one time that Hard Target, maybe it was Target, somebody very wise in the game. They had told me one time, you can't help somebody if you can't help yourself. So oversaturating myself does nothing. I don't want to just put a whole bunch of songs out with people that I don't feel like would sound good. People have asked me to pay. Can I pay you to be on it? What's paying me to be on a song is justifying nothing. I'm not going to help your numbers. I mean, it may help out a little bit, but it's probably not going to be what you're paying for. So for me, it's, if you want to do a song with me, you can send me the song. I'm going to be as honest as I am on the review show. And if it sounds good, I'll put a verse on it. If it doesn't really sound good, I'm going to say, hey, maybe another time. Absolutely, Legacy. You can fucking have a whole album if you want it. But I've tried to, I'm going to sound a little arrogant when I say this, but I try to do features with people with equality or greater numbers than what I have, to try to better myself, to where it may not better it. I mean, I've got several songs at Hard Target who do phenomenal numbers. None of them songs do well. I dropped a song with FJ Outlaw who fucking streams millions. It didn't do very well. The only song that I've ever dropped with somebody who does numbers is the one with Jesse Howard. And it done phenomenal. It's almost at 1 million right now. So it's hit or miss. But for me, rapping, singing, doing music, it's about growth and development. If you can't grow with each song that you do, then to me it's kind of pointless. It's almost like a competition with yourself. If I'm doing a song with somebody who is just mediocre or just okay at least, it's not beneficial to me. So I just would rather not do it at all. I mean, I do so many different things. I shoot videos, I do beats, I try to write, I record and all that stuff. So if I can save that time that I was gonna do a mediocre feature, I'd rather just save the time. That's not to sound arrogant, I'm
it
just
makes
not.
sense.
Like if you look at people, and this is not to take away from Hitman, because I love Hitman so much that's my little brother. That dude always will have a place with me in my heart, dog. But he has oversaturated himself right now to where if he was to blow up tomorrow, what's a Hitman feature really worth then? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got one. Any small artist, any bigger artist, all the way from Colt Ford, everybody's got a Hitman feature. So what's his name really worth when it comes to, if it would be like somebody like Struggle or Jelly or Jesse Howard. Jesse Howard don't do fucking features. New Breed doesn't do features. You know what I'm saying?
So the only one I've seen him do with is Just in Time.
with the team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the
People
team.
they,
So
yeah, the people they fuck with.
so and that's the way I am too. You know, if Hitman commented tomorrow, hey bro, I need a feature, send a motherfucker to me, bro. I'm gonna do a feature. Even if the song doesn't benefit me in any bit, I'm still gonna do the feature because that's what we do. But I want my name to be worth something one day, more than just my music, just the name itself, like signing a fucking autograph.
I think that I think Outlaw Nation's team is about to get bigger though.
I'm
But
sure.
what I mean by that is I foresee them, especially New Breed and Jesse. I foresee them doing some features with people that no one would ever expect. I'm not going to say who, but there's a possibility that something's going to come down the pipeline
That's
in the
good
near
though.
future.
That's
Yeah,
good. And I've been lining some stuff up with Jesse too, for some other people. You know, like I said, I won't play about it. I won't play it, but um, Connie, I'm so sorry. We're not gonna play Think About It right now though. I don't want to play that. But yeah, so it's gonna be dope though. But that's basically it though. And again, Hitman is good. I'm not taking away from Hitman. I swear I'm not, because his name is worth something. I just everybody's got a feature.
yeah. Well, you know, Jelly Roll did a lot of features back in the day too, though.
Yeah, he did. Again, so he saturated himself so much, but what are they worth now, bro? None of them stream. That's a prime example right there of paying somebody for a feature. Artists, if y'all are in here, man, if you're up and coming, then if you know nothing about this, paying for a feature does nothing for your numbers unless they are willing to help you share that. I've seen people right now with Jelly Roll features that they've held on to and released it, and it doesn't stream. It doesn't do anything.
Nope.
And it's because there's no push behind it. If
Exactly.
Jelly's team ain't willing to back it, if Bunny's not going to share it one time, it does nothing, you know. And that's for any artist that you're going to pay for. So you got to make sure that if you're talking to these artists and you're going, hey, you know, let me pay you for your time. Hey, that's awesome. You should pay for somebody's time. If I went and did plumbing work or roofing work, I would expect you to pay me for it. But
You know,
if
Adam Calhoun said it best about 4 or 5 weeks ago on the rundown. He said, you know, a lot of these upcoming artists, they think if they get a Upchurch or a Struggle Jennings or even himself as a feature, that they're going to blow up overnight. He's like, no, you still got to put the work in. You
yeah,
still got to get out there and push your stuff. You still got to do the shows. You got to network. You got to constantly be grinding. But just because you get a feature with Upchurch or Struggle, or Jelly, or even Adam, doesn't mean you're going to blow up overnight.
and it's the honest to God truth, because I done it. I got features with these people. I've got a feature with Jelly Roll from 13 years ago, that streamed 60 times. 60 times. I won't even tell y'all the name of the song. It's not even on my channel, but it's out there. It's not good though. I just want everybody to know that. But I've got these features with Target, and I've made beats for Jelly and Struggle and Upchurch. If you go look at the only song that they have together, Jelly, Struggle, and Upchurch, it's called Outlaw Classics. I made that. So I've done all this, and it doesn't progress you unless you have somebody like when I made the song with Jesse and Hitman. We pushed that. Jesse helped push that. Beverly pushed that from Jesse's page. There was a lot of push. Even fucking New Breed shared it. So that right there helped tremendously.
Yeah. We even
And
pushed it on the rundown.
yeah, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes to be able to get a credible feature. And really, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
You
But
know,
yeah, I'm sorry,
when
go ahead.
when Justin Time and Big Murph did a song with Adam Calhoun called A1 since day one, he said, I remember seeing this in the Chad Arms TV, shout out to Chad Arms, interview with Big Murph and Justin Time. He was talking about that song. And they said they were so grateful that Adam posted the song on Adam's page and not their page. And they were happy it was on Adam's page because that's what got it the recognition, because his following, his fans are what pushed them up, which helped bring up Justin Time and Big Murph. That's what got them recognizable because of that.
Yeah, and I mean it's the truth. And I had hit up Adam probably about 5 years ago when me and Adam first started actual talking. And I had tried to pay him. I was actually working with another guy. Shout out Big Twank. That's my dude. So I was managing him at the time. And Twank, he had come to a whole bunch of money and things like that. And that was my brother. So he was like, any fucking feature in the world that you want right now, tell me and I'll pay for it. So I was like, I want a fucking Adam Calhoun feature. And 5 years ago, this was when Adam really just started popping and shit. So I had hit up Adam and we were working on some things together. And I was like, hey, bro, let me buy a feature from you right now. And he said, no. I said, I can't buy a feature. He said, I don't sell features. He said, this ain't the fucking grocery store. You can't just come purchase a feature. And I was like, oh, what's it take to get a feature? He said, you ain't ready for it. I said, well, all right then, you arrogant piece of shit, and just moved on about my life, But I think about that time to now, and it's like, okay, I'm not ready for it. What's that mean? That means it's time to get your shit together, bro, because you're not ready for something like that. Because I'm going to end up with the same kind of feature that I had with Jelly Roll, where I wasn't ready for a Jelly Roll feature.
Was Adam right?
He was right. Yeah. So, not to say that it won't happen in the foreseen future. I mean, I hope that me and Adam will work together. We're already kind of working together on some back end shit, but I want to be able to do these songs with what they call the big dogs. And it's really not even about numbers to me right now. It's more about fucking the respect that I can get from these guys by doing it. I've always wanted a song with Bubba Sparks too. I don't know why the fuck I've always wanted a song with Bubba Sparks, but I just always have, bro. Because he's a legend with this shit. I had I got a song with some of the OGs like from old school 3-6 Mafia type shit, bro. And shit like that ain't on stream, but it means a lot to me because it is somebody that I grew up listening to. So,
well, not only that, but what I think it does, it kind of like seals the deal on your legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you do get those big features, you're basically saying, look, I did my time in the trenches. I grind. I did everything I was supposed to do. And here's my reward by getting the feature with these OGs. It's going to carry my name later on down the road. That's the way I take it.
It's and like Legacy just said, he said he's bought maybe 3 features. Me too, brother. I've bought maybe 3 features, dog. I bought which I didn't even pay for the Jelly Roll feature. My dude Too Cold did, and like I said, this was 12-13 years ago, probably more than that. Jelly Roll was selling features for $200, $200 for a Jelly Roll feature at the time. And I'm from North Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? So like that was a really big thing. But the only feature I paid for a Big Buzz feature one time. I think that was kind of a mutual thing though. I paid Big Buzz for a feature, never even put the song out. And then I paid Frazier Boy from 3-6 Mafia. Frazier Boy, I paid him for a feature, and he never sent me the feature, so he kind of got my money. If you're gonna pay Frazier Boy for a feature, please don't. So, and that's really the only times I've ever paid for anything with money. So, and I feel like that Legacy. I want people to be able to want to work with me, or when I hit them up, about talent. It's about talent, man. It's about. They see a motherfucker trying to get it out the mud. Okay, you're a hardworking dude, bro. You got a family. You're trying to juggle 2 lives. You've understood that it takes a job to continue to live before you actually make money off the. In which I won't disclose my financial situation, but I mean I could live off of music money. But would my kids have everything I never had? Fuck no. We would just barely survive. And it takes that shit, bro. It takes that will, that effort, the staying up super late hours, man. I put my son, sometimes I get on the rundown, bro. My son still be awake with me. I'm trying to rock him to sleep while I'm on here telling you how much your music sucks. You know what I'm saying? So like it takes being able to do all those things. And I put the kids to bed and I come in the studio and I make 2 beats. Like I have a rule, man. I got to make 1 beat a night, 7 days a week. I make 1 beat a night. So it's all that. You got to be able to pile all that together, man, to try to continue to make it move. And it's hard, bro.
How long you been doing that? How long you been doing that, making 1 beat a night?
I've only been doing that for about 6 months, bro. I started doing it back in the day, but these kids, dog, these kids take a lot out of you. You
Have you
know,
been staying consistent with it?
I've been consistent with it for 6 months now. Now I can't tell you that every fucking night is a good beat, though. You know, I can't tell you every night's a good beat.
So you
But
got a nice little catalog then when it comes to beats.
I do. You can ask FJ Outlaw right now. He'll tell you that I'm sitting on 100 beats and I won't give him none of them.
All right, so you do sell at beats though, correct?
Yeah, I got a website and everything.
What's the average price for a City Chief beat?
Uh, it all depends on splits. And how I know it's going to be worth. Okay, so to me, I'm like your local bodegas, bruh. Like the price may change for everybody. A normal range price is $250 for a custom beat or for an exclusive beat. Custom exclusive start at 300. That's where you tell me an idea, I sit down and make it. I'll remake the beat, whatever it means. But you know, I always want my back money. Like I need 10% on the back end. Sometimes it's 5%. If you're only going to give me 5%, the price raises. If you don't want no percent, the price gets extreme. But the difference between me and a lot of other people is I don't use a lot of samples. I don't sample music. I play all my own instrumentation. I can build live instruments. I build country music, rock music, hip hop, rock, pop. You know,
So when they get a City Chief beat, they're getting the real deal Holyfield.
City Chief beat, bro. And I've put so much money into instrumentation from banjos to steel guitars to acoustics and electrics, and I got so many different type of electrics to make different types of sounds, and drum packs and buying live drum kits and just harmonicas and fucking, you know, to where I don't want to say no, you know. So if somebody says, hey man, can you put this in a song? Absolutely. Or if I have to pay a studio musician, I say, well, it's going to cost you $100 extra because I had to get my guy in here, and then it's going to be 5-day turnaround. Fuck that. I got it right now. You know, whatever you need, I've got that. Except for fiddle. Still going to cost you $100 extra, and it's going to be a 5-day turnaround. So, because I can't play fiddle.
You get much requests for fiddles?
Yes and no. I used to. It was kind of like a thing of the past now. Back in the Willie and Waylon days, bro, or Waylon and Willie, when those albums first come out, and Scatterbrains was really rocking it with the fucking steel guitar and fiddle and everything. And you know, I got a lot of requests like, hey, we want fucking steel and fiddle in those. We want steel and fiddle in those. And I'm like, all right, it's going to be $100 extra in a 5-day turnaround. So, because I'm having to call my guys. And at that time, I had a steel and a fiddle, but they stayed on tour all the time. So it was hit or miss, whether I had to reach out. And I've ventured out all the way to Fiverr, bro. If y'all don't know what Fiverr is, if you're an upcoming artist and need graphic work and don't know the people, man, reach out to Fiverr, dude. There's a fucking person on there right now doing it for $20. But I've ventured off on there and just to piece together some shit. You got to do what you got to do sometimes, man.
Okay.
I tell you, Demon Jones used to have a fiddle player, bro, and I tried to get him to play fiddle on a track for me one time, and he told me $200, and I was like, man, fuck you. I'm not playing this. But now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be like, okay, yeah, you know, $200 for you to play on a track with me, fucking right, dude. Because to me back then, when I asked him, beats were $50. $50 for the exclusives. You can just go have them, but I don't have to sell beats. So if you don't want to pay that price, you're not gonna get a City Chief beat, dog. Like that. And that's really all it is to it. You just got to know your work.
You can actually make a healthy living just selling beats alone if you had a steady flow of customers, correct?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I did, especially during COVID. People talk about 2020 shutdown and how much it, you know, impacted them. But for me, it impacted me greater. Like I profited probably $100,000 during the shutdown just off of music.
Hell yeah!
Just off of selling beats and fucking selling beats, really, because that was really when I linked up with Charlie Farley and the Lax and Hard Target, and you know, me and Hard Target made the whole Chain Smoking album, and all except for like 2 songs on there. So it did really well, and it just it was a really good time in my life.
Bad for everybody else, but good for you.
I ain't gonna lie. I tell people that too.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Well, for musicians, you know, they wasn't able to tour or nothing. So all they had to do was fucking buy beats and make music. And I just so happened to be, and at the time I was really one of the hottest fucking country rapper producers out there. It was at the time, it was just me and Scatterbrains. You know what I'm saying? And Dub 3030 was just coming up with his tracks and shit. So it was just us 3, and we were fucking wiping. And Scatterbrains was charging an obscene amount of money. So it's just me and Dub 3030. We've always been in competition. You can ask Dub right now who his biggest competition is. He'll tell you City Chief, bro. We've always been that guy. I don't know why. That's my fucking arch nemesis in the beat game.
Have you ever met him in person?
I have not, but I do play his guitar on a lot of his tracks. So.
All right. So the next song we got, it's kind of a It's kind of a crunk song, hype song, and it hasn't even been released yet. It's called Jesse James. Correct?
It is. It's called Jesse James.
It hasn't been released, correct?
It has not. It's released this coming Friday, the 26th.
All right. Now this song, this video has been played one other time on the rundown, so y'all get to see it. If you were in that episode, this will be your second time seeing it. If you weren't in there, this will be your first time seeing it. What was the reasoning for writing this one?
So this song right here, it's the whole EP. It comes off the EP called No More Sad Songs. I obviously put out a lot of sad songs. I'm a fucking real deep type of guy. But I wanted to go back to the old school City Chief, man, the before country rap, the more hood side of me, because I did, bro. I came from a kind of a crazy place, and I do a lot of real rap, a lot of real hip hop, gangsta type shit. I loved it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it with this outlaw beat and just kind of talk about old shit. So it's all based off of true events though, type shit though. So.
Okay. So there you have it, folks. You know the meaning behind it and the reasoning. Now we're about to listen to it. City Chief, Jesse James. Let's get it. Wait a minute, you're doing a City Chief video with a Trainwreck Kenny beat. That's tough.
Trainwreck Kenny made every beat on the EP except for one song, and that's My Drink song. Which I haven't had the video for right now. By the way, while I'm on here, if anybody knows anybody in the area, the Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky area that does line dancing, I need some line dancers, and I need a dance made for this song for the video. We put you in a City Chief video. I'll probably tell y'all some bread, just whatever we need, but I need some dances for a new video. Go ahead.
And also a little fun fact, those who don't know, Trainwreck Kenny is City Chief's older brother.
Yeah, that's the older brother. Blood. Same mama and daddy.
Let's get it.
Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow 'em down, then round 'em up, spin that lasso. Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow 'em down, then round 'em up, spin that lasso. Round with that thing. Fuck around, hear that bang bang. Smoking down like a train gang. This real life, no Nintendo game. When you hear that shot, you better pop revere, cause that next shot will be the last you hear. Don't act tough, you might disappear. This a warning sign, I'm trying to make it clear. Strap up your boots, it's a war zone. While you prepare for battle, I'ma sit at home. I ain't the bigger man, that done came and gone. So I'ma sit and wait for you to come along. I'm a peaceful human unless I provoke, and only then you see the pistol smoke. Leave well alone or we can go for broke. Any sudden moves and that's all she wrote. Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow down, then round them up, spin that lasso. Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow down, then round them up, spin that lasso. Get it out the mud, started from the bottom at an early age. I became a problem, started toting guns, thinking it was all but just a country boy that learned to flip a profit. Got to know what to look for, strapped up with the semi and extendo. Ain't nobody want beef with the Rambo, we can take it out back, get a sample. Can't trust nobody, so I stay to myself. Everyone else can kick rocks and get fucked. Got a small circle full of shooters that'll put a holler through you. Ain't never had to leave my truck, you fucked up. I done got too old to fight, so I'ma leave all that to the youngins. This the land of the free and the home of the brave, so I'm toting mine when I'm coming. Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow down, then round them up, spin that lasso. Round with that Draco, I'm an outlaw from the dirty south. Talk is cheap, but I'll back it up. You gon' fuck around and find out. Jesse James with the quick draw, fully loaded, let the hammer fall. Mow down, then round them up, spin that lasso.
Here's a little fun fact a lot of people may not know, and you said this on the rundown. The extra in the video was a hitchhiker that y'all paid to do this to, correct?
Yeah, dude was hitchhiking and they picked him up, man, and he did a really good fucking job, honestly. He didn't start out at first didn't doing a good job, but we coached him, or I coached him through it. It was hot. I was tired. I had been there for like 5 hours and they were fucking playing rock, paper, scissors on who was going to get beat up. And I was just finally like, dude, I don't care who does it, but somebody's finna get beat up. Like, I don't care who it is, but he ended up doing a pretty good job.
Damn. How much did y'all pay him? Just out of curiosity.
I paid him $25. Yeah. $25, bro.
$25.
And he asked me to shout out his OnlyFans, but I don't do that. So,
dude's got an OnlyFans page?
I guess. I don't know the link though. So, yep. No fucking doubt.
Ooh.
That happened.
So, did y'all get any strange looks when you were filming at the convenience store? Throwing him in the back?
So, if you see the part where they snatch him up, there's a woman in the back, and obviously none of these people are extras, bro. This is a fucking convenience store. So she's just like, I think if she felt a little more comfortable after she's seen me with the camera in my hand and she's seen that, you know, maybe and we also called the store and went in there and talked to them and let them know, like, hey, please don't call the police. We're shooting a music video. We're going to kidnap somebody out in the front, you know, so just don't call the police. But yeah, there was also an old man pumping gas on the other side of the pump. Then nobody ever said anything though, and it kind of made me lose faith in all humanity. It was like, nobody want to fucking help this guy that's getting stuffed in the back of this SUV, bro.
Are you talking about the lady that was parked in the car?
No, like when they scoop him up, you can see a woman rounding a corner of trying to walk in the store, like walking. Yeah, there's a woman walking in the store at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. I see her.
Yeah. So she was looking kind of crazy. She was like, the fuck y'all doing out here? But yeah, I think she was thinking it was more like some hooligan shit. Cause she's seen the camera. Yeah. So you can see her right again, there. Never said anything though. Like never said anything. She was staring at us, but we were smiling and laughing in the background. So like she could tell we were all on some joke shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. Which I wanted it to be like that. I wanted it to be like that. I wanted to. So you can see this woman right here in the car is looking real hard. And there's a guy on the other side of the car that was pumping gas. They were all looking real tough. But again, nobody's like, hey, what are y'all doing? Are you okay? Or, I mean, we're in the fucking mountains of Kentucky, bro. I think this is normal for them people. So I don't know.
Like, I just snatched another one. That's okay.
Right. Got another. and I'm wearing a shirt that says "Pew Pew all pedophiles" or
I
pew,
know,
pew, or
right?
whatever. So like they're like, "Yep, got him, got his bitch ass."
We ain't saying shit.
Right.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's Kentucky, bro. Kentucky's crazy.
So obviously, the song is about people who do harmful things to kids, and
Well, that's what that's really what I wanted the video to lead to. Okay, so well, when I wrote the script for the video, I had some other things in mind. I honestly wanted it to be a little more graphical. It didn't work out like I wanted it to, so we did like a short, quick running gun type deal on it. But sorry, I had this pouch on my mouth. When I wrote the song, I kind of, like I said, I based it off of where I came from. I hate even talking about it, but I want to talk about it with you and your people. But I don't look like a very scary or intimidating guy. I'm not a fighter. I'm nothing like that. But I come from a really shitty place, and I used to involve myself in some really shitty things, a lot of gang activity, a lot of drug dealing, and I always had a gun on me since school, and that's just kind of the thing, man. It was fucking gang shit, bro. So, and that's really the kind of things we used to do. We would fucking terrorize the community, dog. We were terrorists. But some of the good parts about those things are, it was just one of them that you don't fuck with me, bro. Like I had no problem running in your house. I had no problem fucking you up. I mean, you beat me up. But I always had a bunch of people with me, or a small circle full of people with me that didn't really let those things happen. So that's really where the song was based out of. It was based, like I said, I brought some of the old shit that I would rap about on hip hop beats and kind of made it like some Shabuzi type shit. And I was like, well, I don't really want to disclose these things. I don't want to try to be that guy and make it look like that I'm a fucking Billy badass, because I'm not by any means, dude. I've got kids and I'm a family man, bro. Like I told you, bro, I put on a suit and tie and go to work every day and sell. Ask FJ Outlaw, he'll think I tell you I sell car insurance, but I don't. I sell security business. I don't even sell it. I just manage it. But so, and it's not who I am now, but it just fit really well with what the world's going into right now. We need some Americana type shit. We need these things
right,
on. With the election happening, it's clickbait. Let me just be completely honest about it. People need these things right now. So it's a relatable song to somebody who has came from the mountain or came from the South, or they know, like, I keep a fucking shotgun in my door and I will literally splatter your shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the song came from. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in a different direction with the video and make people wonder. Am I talking about, because I'm wearing the pew pew, the petty shirt? Am I talking about, is this guy a pedophile? Are we fucking this guy up for harming children? So yes, it can be whatever the fuck you want it to be. Just understand that I'm carrying a gun right now, right now in the comfort of my own home, because I'm allowed to, because I'm an American citizen.
exactly.
So that's really all it boils down to.
I like it. I like the vocals. I mean, I think your scenes are phenomenal. I really fell in love with your vocals at the Ohio show when you were performing with Corey. That song was amazing. You two kind of reminded me up on stage like Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. I mean, the chemistry was there. I mean,
that was the first time
awesome.
we ever performed together, bro. And that was the first time we ever performed that song. And the song is so boring to the touch. Like, it's one of them where if you're just not into it, you're not. It wasn't a good song to perform. So I put every bit of energy I had in it to make it sound like, okay, it's something way bigger than what it is.
Yeah,
And
I
then
thought
fucking
it was
Corey
phenomenal.
come out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's what in the verses are so fucking, when I hear that song, when I hear that song, and then goddamn, here comes Corey with the loud ass. And so I was like, I'm gonna pump it up for the end. I last 4 bars, I'm putting everything I got in it, and then here comes Corey with the whiskey lullaby part. I'm like, killed it, fucking killed it. So shouts out to Corey Music, man. That chick right there is something special.
like I said, I mean, the energy that y'all had on stage, it reminded me of Kenny and Dolly. I mean, it was that you could feel it in the air.
Yeah.
Just your stage presence, both of you on stage together, the way your body language is reading off each other, and you could tell it in your vocals. I mean, the crowd loved it. I mean, I sent you the video. The video I thought was awesome. I got
Yeah.
some good footage. I mean, it was damn good.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was cool, especially for being the first time, no rehearsal, no nothing. It was just fucking as raw as you could possibly get it.
It's one of those things that just it was meant to be.
Absolutely.
Like for real. So this song is going to be released when? Next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday, the 26th. Okay. And I named it Jesse James, by the way. That's my favorite outlaw. I don't know why. Jesse James is my favorite outlaw. He's a piece of shit too, by the way. But
now, are you talking about the original Jesse James? Or are you talking about the guy who does the bikes?
The original Jesse, the guy, not the guy. I'm quick draw like Jesse James. I ain't making motorcycles.
Okay. Well, because there is a guy who goes by the name of Jesse James.
Yeah, there's a Jesse James who does the motorcycles. There's also a guy named Jesse James that plays in a country in a southern rock band named what is his name? What is the name of that? Hold on, I gotta Google it right now. It's very known.
What up, RJ Moose?
Oh, Jackal. That's the name of the band.
Jackal?
Okay. Yeah, and I only know that because I was in a pawn shop one time and I was browsing and I bought a guitar because it said Jesse James on it, bro. But it had the wrap on it was like a bottle of Jack Daniels, but it said Jesse James. And then I was trying to figure out why the fuck did Dean make a wrapped guitar? Because it was Jesse James from the Jackal signature guitar. Yeah.
All right, so the next song is Whiskey Weather.
Yeah.
And I noticed in the description you got hashtag F cancer.
Yeah.
So what's the reason for that?
I wrote this song. I wanted you to play this song last. It is a sad song. It is the song was dedicated to my father, who when I made the song hadn't died yet. So in October of 2020, my father called me. I was at work. And I can't remember exactly the day, but we had talked a few days prior, and he had told me, he said, I think my cancer's back. I go for my scans. I'll let you know. And previous to this, he's already had cancer twice. He had throat cancer and lung cancer, beat it both times. He was good. So when he said his thinks it's back, all right, we're going to, whatever. Calls me the day in October, and he says, hey, are you at work? I say, yeah, what's up? He was like, well, just call me when you get off. I said, no, man, tell me what the fuck's up. And my daddy don't cry, never cried, day in his life. I never seen him. His mama died and never cried, and he still didn't cry, but I heard a little quiver in his voice. He says, Jimmy, they gave me 3 months. I said, all right then, man. And so I quit my job instantly. Same day I drove to Tennessee, and I spent some time with him. And I brought my daughter, who was just born in February 2020, and I brought my daughter, and we went and seen him, and I wanted to meet his granddaughter's first granddaughter, only granddaughter. And we hung out with him, and I just drove back and forth, and he ended up dying December 20 something. I don't remember offhand, but didn't even make it the full 3 months. So in October, when we did the song, or when I did the song, I was back and forth, and it was just kind of my way of coping. I couldn't tell him, he was so strong about it. He was trying to do the radiation in the head, and because he died he had every type of cancer you could think of. He had it from his brain to his toes. It was in his bones, his testicle. He still died right now. I had no clue he had testicle cancer. Nobody wanted to tell him because, he was just such a manly man. He didn't want any of that, but he did. He had it in his lungs again. It had spread everywhere. So this was my song to cope without screaming at him about it, honestly.
All right, before we play this song, I always say that everything happens for a reason. And you and Trainwreck Kenny are brothers. You said you both have the same mother and father. But I believe there's a reason why he didn't come on tonight and you came on tonight, because I think you need to hear this message more than he does. And I can tell that this song means a lot to you because of your dad. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions before we play it. How old was your dad when he passed?
Oh, so Daddy was born in 67. He died in 2020. I think he was 53, 52, something like that. 52,
Man,
maybe 54, something like that. Something of that nature. I can't do math on top of my head, but.
And how old were you?
I was 28. 132. Yeah, 28, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got to understand the relationship me and my father had. We had a shitty childhood. Daddy was an abuser. Not to take away from, who he was when he died was a totally different person, man. You know, I watched him beat my mama. Me and my brother used to fist fight him and shit. He was an alcoholic, drank every day of my life, but he was
still your dad.
He never walked away from me. You know, he never treated me like I was anything less. You know, he showed me what music was, and he played. He got to play with Leonard Skinner. He played with Percy Sledge. He played with Travis Tritt. He showed me what the world looked like before I even knew what the music world looked like. So, to take all these things and I just wish he could see where the fuck I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? To where.
Oh, he does.
To where we fucking was before, like in 2020. Like I said, you know, things were, and as shitty of a fucking person he was, bro, like I only feel like I still do this music shit for him.
So you're 32?
I'm 32, yeah.
32? Okay, so
yeah.
I do some math real quick. All right. I am going to ask you a couple personal questions. Are you a person of faith?
I am. Most days.
So in the Bible, it said it took God 6 days and 6 nights to create the heaven and earth. Do you know how many days or how long one day to God is to us in our timeline?
I don't. I used to know. I've read about it, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
1,000 years.
Yeah.
And you can get that in I think in Peter, book of Peter talks about it.
Yeah.
So in our timeline, it took God 6,000 years to create the heaven and earth, but in his timeline, it took him 6 days. So one day to God's 1,000 years to us. Now, if I take this pin's going to represent you and your dad. It's also going to represent 100 years. Now I'm going to hold it up to the camera real close. So you see that mark right here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how old your dad was when he left this earth. Around 50, between 50 and 53 years old, roughly. This first line right here, this first silver band, that's how old you were when he passed. Okay, at 28. So this pin represents you and your dad, and it represents 100 years. Now, if I take this pin and I place it on the ground of the earth, and it represents 100 years, and I take another pin of same length and I stack it on top of it, it'd be 200 years, right?
Yeah.
And I take another pin, put it on top of that, that'd be 300 years and 400 years and so forth and so forth and so forth. If I did that from the ground of the earth to the moon and back, how many pins do you think it would take?
Uncountable.
An ungodly amount.
Right.
So we're going to call that eternity. Okay? Now, if you live to be 100, Jimmy, which I believe you will, you'll have gone 68 years here on earth. Well, wait a minute, hold on. I got to back it up 4 years. You'll have gone 72 years here on earth without seeing your dad. That's a long time.
It is.
Now, when you die at 100, do you know how long it would be since the last time you seen your dad when you get to heaven?
I guess roughly 930 28, something like that. Well, I mean, if it's measured in 1,000 years in a day, I don't know. My math ain't mathing right now.
1 second. Because remember, God says our life is like a vapor. It's that quick. So even though you may live 72 years here on earth without your father, when you get to heaven, it's going to seem like a second since the last time you've seen him. And you'll pick up with the most positive conversation that you two had, and you'll have eternity with each other. So what I'm getting at is, every time you think about him, you miss him, or you get depressed, I want you to pick something up that reminds you of him and say, Dad, I'll see you in 1 second. Because that's how long it'll be since the last time you've seen him.
That's real as fuck. I got a big, my old lady, man, my baby mama, my fiance, she fucking got me this huge mural painted of him. I keep it right here, like my little guardian angel or whatever you're going to call it. But it's right here. I'll show y'all, but flip the camera around or nothing. But yeah, man, let's play the song, bro. Well, but I love this song, dude.
Before I do that, I'm going to show you this. To reiterate what I just told you, if you ever need to remember how that went, if you go to the TripleT channel and you scroll down, you'll see a video that's 7 minutes and 18 seconds, and it says 1 second with TripleT, and it tells the exact story that I just told you about the pin and the timeline in 1 second. Okay?
For sure, brother.
Like I said, I believe everything happens for a reason. And I believe that you came on tonight to get that message. Because you needed it more than Kenny.
Kenny really needed it too, bro. He could probably tell you his side of the story a little more. Where I quit my job and went down there and things like that. He didn't get down there, man. He didn't get to go. And then when he did go, it was too late. So it's pretty tough on him, man. But it's the same for him as it is for me, to the point to where, again, he wasn't really a good person. But in his last several years, that's my fucking best friend, dude. So, yep. This is my favorite song I've ever wrote and recorded.
All right. Y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on. City Chief, Whiskey Weather. Let's get it.
I use alcohol to try to mask the pain. I love my life, but it ain't been the same. When I got the call, everything changed. The cancer's back and now it's on his brain. A part of me died instantly, said he only got a few months left. But Lord, a few months ain't enough. Don't take my daddy, I ain't ready yet. Only thing that I know to do is either Adderall and pull another shot. If I'm this depressed while he's still here, how the fuck I'ma feel when he's not? I see flashbacks from so long ago, including everything I almost forgot. All the good, all the bad, it's like a strange movie with a scary plot. I don't know how to cope. I pray to Jesus and I'm filled with hope, but I think this time it's a losing battle. And I'm back all the way up against the ropes, and my spirit's broke, but his spirit's high, and that's all that matters in the end. Cause if he quits and he don't fight, then it's not a chance to win. Shot after shot, and I feel like I'm slowly drifting away. I said I would stop, but I know that today won't be that day. Weather and these old back roads got a lot to say. If I can't go back and I can't go home, where am I to stay? In this whiskey weather, going insane. Can't sleep or eat, I try to make music, but all my guitar does is gently weep. So I'm just playing sadness every time I build a beat. Feed off my anxiety, depression makes my shit unique. I walk around smiling so people don't see what I feel. Hide behind the laughter, but what I'm going through, that shit's for real. I'm sorry to be so distant, but I need my time to heal. It's that time of year where all I need is whiskey, that's my shield. Hate the way things are playing now, but I know it's life and that's how it goes. Everybody gotta take a turn, I guess it just sucks when it's this close and you can't do nothing but sit around and just watch it happen. Your heart froze. I can take a whole lot of pain, but this time it's a double dose. Shot after shot, and I feel like I'm slowly drifting away. I said I would stop, but I know that today won't be that day. It's whiskey weather and these old back roads got a lot to say. If I can't go back and I can't go home, where am I to stay in this whiskey weather?
Man, that's deep right there, brother. That is deep.
That's tough right there, bro. That's just tough.
Well, I am sorry for your loss, but like I said, it'll be 1 second before we all reunite it.
So, Hitman, me and Hitman wrote that hook together on the phone. And when we started writing the song, started writing the hook, it was way different. And I was drinking real heavy back then. I was fucking everyday alcoholic and eating pills and shit, bro. It was a terrible place in my life. And
Now, is that a picture of your dad at the end?
Yeah. All the guys with the long curly hair. The last picture, it was me and my uncle Carl and my daddy and Hitman. So Hitman knew my daddy too before he died. But we was writing the song and I was like, yep, it's fucking whiskey weather. And I opened the bottle and Hitman was like, that's the song right there, bro. It's fucking whiskey weather. And I was like, let's do it, man. So we wrote the chorus together and shit. And obviously I built the beat and made the hook and made the verses and things. But yeah, it was a really hard song to record. There's only one more song that was harder to record. And unfortunately, it sounds like shit. It's a Big Poe song. It's the song we did for our daddy. I can't even remember the name of the song, to be honest, but that was a very hard song to record. But yeah, that's it, man. And I'm seeing the comments. I appreciate all the love in the comments. And guys, like I just said this on the previous song. I'm not on here and I'm not trying to get sympathy from people, man. This is a loss. It happens, man. You know, people die and it sucks when it's this close to you. And I appreciate everybody. And I swear to God, I do. I didn't want to come on here and cry and tell my life story about my father and things like that. I don't do this enough. I don't go live and I don't tell y'all the personal side of me. And this is about as personal as it can possibly get. You've watched me fucking cry. You've heard me talk about my favorite things in life. And you just heard my favorite song I've ever recorded. So, again, I appreciate all the uplifting comments. That's awesome.
Well, I'll tell you, I gotta look at my calendar now. I don't really want to get the story wrong. So March 17th. Well, let me back it up. March 12th, I went to West Virginia because my mom was in the ICU, and I was with her for 4 days. The last 2 days I was with her, they moved her from ICU and put her in the rehab, which was on the first floor of the hospital. So she gotten better. And after 4 days of staying with her in the hospital, I stayed there every day and night. They allowed me to sleep in the same room with her. She told me, she said, go home. And I'm the youngest. I said, "Are you sure, Mama?" She said, "Yeah, go home. I'm good." I said, "All right, I'm gonna call you when I get home." So I got home that Friday night, actually early Saturday morning, and Sunday, March 17th, Newbury calls me, and he's in ICU in Florida. And I said, "What do you need me to do?" He said, "Can you come here?" He says, "I don't think I'm gonna make it." So I got in my truck and I drove to Florida. He gets out of the ICU. I stay in Florida with him for 3 days. And then on my way back on the 21st, I get a phone call from one of my older brothers. And next thing you know, all my brothers are on the screen. And they had a conference call. My mom's in hospice. She took a turn for the worse. And then 2 days later, she passed on the 23rd. I cried my eyes out for one day, and then I had to practice what I preach about the 1 second rule, and I haven't cried since. And I feel better and better every day because I know in 1 second I'm going to see her again. So, you know, we all lose people that we love and care for, but that's just the circle of life. You know what I mean? Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason. Um, the day that we're born and the day we die, that was all written in stone over 2,000 years ago. There's nothing we can do to prevent it. It's going to happen regardless on that day. It just, you know, it's hard to understand at times, but ultimately God's in charge, and He has the final say so.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, it's one of them. It took a little while to accept, man.
Oh,
I got
it never gets easy.
it
Don't get
though.
me
I
wrong.
seen somebody say I seen somebody say it gets easier. I don't believe that it gets easier. I do believe that, as time goes by, which, it's a lot easier now, obviously, to talk about things. And I really never, I don't show a lot of emotion. I just never have. But it's okay, you know. Like, I
Mhm.
know it's okay, and that's all that matters. It's okay. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. It's to be expected with everybody. There's no, like you said, you're only promised two things in the world, or one thing: you're gonna die. You go fucking die.
Well, with my mom, I think the reason why because she had a liver disease and she had a stent put in her liver back in 2004. No, 2001. I'm sorry. And they only gave her 5 years to live. And she died 2024. So she lived 16 years longer than expected. And I think the reason why she held on so long because she was worried about me and my older brothers that we wouldn't be able to take care of ourselves. I'm like, Mom, I'm 53 years old. I got 4 kids. I did 20 years in the Army. I'm pretty sure that I got life figured out by now. If you're tired, go home. Go be with Nanny and Pappy, which was her parents. And I think that's what she wanted to hear. And then she gracefully just passed.
And that's real shit, bro. Sometimes everybody needs that.
Reinsurance.
Right. And that's why I told you, Kenny kind of had it a little different than me. Where I was able to go down there, and me and Kenny are kind of cut from two different cloths. So I love him to death. When I moved to Ohio, I started doing a lot better for myself. At the time, financially, with the music things and things like that. So it was a lot easier for me to move around.
Hmm.
I didn't have what Kenny had at the time, which was an already full blown family and a job that he could not quit or he'd lose his fucking house. You know what I'm saying? So by the time him and Gabe, my nephew, went down there, um, he had took a turn for the worst. He had got out of the shower, said he couldn't see. Of course, like I said, he had brain cancer. That was the main thing that took him out. But it said he couldn't see. His, I'm gonna call her his wife because I love Lynette. I mean, they might as well have been married. She took care of him. She still got his ashes. So she took him to the emergency room or to the hospital in Jackson, Tennessee. where my brother finally got there and he got to go in there, talk to him. Obviously, he couldn't respond back, but so when he got there, he was already unresponsive. He wasn't able to, do anything but hug him and tell him he loved him, and then he died the next day. So, he could have died before then. Maybe he was waiting on my brother to get there. I don't know. He don't know, but that's a burden that my brother will always carry. Because I did get to go, and in the last couple of months that I was there, I've got videos of me and him picking guitar. It was in his bones real bad, so his shoulders wasn't really able to hold the guitar like he used to. But he did play, so he's like, "Fuck this, Jimmy, I'm gonna tough it through it." And we played a few songs, so we made some cool memories at the end there. Like I said, I got some pictures with him and my daughter. So I was at peace, like he was at peace. It wasn't one of them where it was just so fucking unexpected. I mean, of course, 3 months. How do you put a time on somebody's life? That's crazy. But
Exactly.
it just wasn't one of them where it was just so unexpected through the night. I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't sure. I made my pieces, and it's okay. Like I said, I didn't have my son at the time, or my youngest at the time. I took my daughter. He got to meet my daughter. We made some last minute memories. And the whole time he got sick, I have a lot of friends in Tennessee, because obviously I'm from that area down there. And I just kept him high all the time. Like, he wouldn't eat. So I just bought him massive amounts of weed every week. and I would have my buddy come drop it off at his house every week. But he would call me. He was like, "Hey, is my delivery coming?" And I'm like, "Abso-fucking-lutely, go check your mailbox." You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got massive amount of weed there. So, and that was really my gift to him. And at first he was like, "Jimmy, I don't want you spending money on me." And I'm like, "What is money? Money is nothing, dog. I need you fucking eating, dog. Get your weight up, bro. Like, you're over here skin and bones. Get your weight up." And yeah, for sure, mud music. We'll get there in a minute, but yeah. So we try to joke about it a lot. That was kind of our thing. We got together, we played poker, shot dice, we gambled, we still bullshit. But what he did, he drank until the last 3 months of his life, and then he kept a bottle of whiskey in the freezer. And he said, "Timmy, I don't want to drink it no more." Well, fuck, I wish you'd have done that 20 years ago. Shit. He just said what he said. He said, "I don't want to drink it no more." And which I didn't imagine that's how it would go. I imagine if somebody told me I had 3 months to go, I'm probably gonna drink myself. I'm Keith Whitley the fuck out of myself. I ain't gonna lie to you, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's how he made his peace with the Lord, because he was never religious, but he was always that. I'll answer for it. He knows that he knew there was a higher up, but it was just, we didn't go to church on Sundays and things like that. So it's cool though, man. It's, like I said, it's life. And I appreciate your story, man. I appreciate the 1 second thing, that helps out a whole lot to sit and think about that real hard. Cause that's one of them you just got to take with you. I'm sorry, I'm a downer, man.
No. Look, what people fail to realize, that's what this show's about. Is to get into the mindset of the artist on why the music's being made. That's why it's called the breakdown.
Yeah.
It's not to sit up here and just play music after music. We want to hear the real life stories. We want to, feel the pain with you. We want to be able to take that journey down that road as we listen to the song and understand why you wrote it, what was the meaning behind it. Because now people are going to have a better aspect of that song, because I didn't know what that song was about. I've heard the song before, but now that I know the story behind it, you better damn well believe it's going to be on my playlist, and I'm going to play the fuck out of it.
Yeah. So, that's a lot of them songs that people make. They're like, "Man, I think this is the one right here. This is the one everybody gonna listen." That was one of them. I didn't care if anybody listened to it. That was for me. Right. A lot of motherfuckers be like, "I'll make songs that I want to hear." I don't make songs I want to hear. So there's some songs I make that I'm like, I took my own horn. I'm like, "That motherfucker jamming right there. I'm gonna jam this." But that song was more for me. If I tell you what, I do want you to play one more song, and I know this ain't a part of it. If you'll go look up the song, I actually have a song with my daddy. I want to play it now since we brought this. It's me and Kenny and Pops. It's called Father Time. And we had recorded this song years back, bro. So I'm talking probably 13, 14 years back. And me and Pops was living together back in 2015 in Tennessee after I left Mississippi.
It's called Father Time.
It's called Father Time, yeah. After I left Mississippi, I moved to Tennessee with Pops. Me and Pops got a little trailer together. And of course, when I left Mississippi, I didn't bring nothing but clothes in my studio, bro. That's all I fucking had was some clothes in the studio, dog. So we set it up, and he wanted to re-record this song because the old song had got lost. So when he re-recorded it, we didn't distribute. I didn't even have music on distribution then. So I still had it on my computer after he died. I told Kenny, I said, I'm going to make a beat out of this. I was like, we're going to use, I said, let's do a song with Daddy. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, abso-fucking-lutely. Let's do a song with Pops. So that's where this, it is. And again, this is one of them songs where nobody's probably going to like it. You know, it's one of them that it's just not one of them songs, but the motherfucker's there anytime I want to listen to it, you know? So that's why. Hitman in the building. What's up, my brother?
What up, Hitman?
I'm so glad I'm not drinking.
You know what? Okay, so check this out. I'll never claim to be an artist, all right? But I have put music out. So the day that my mom died, I wrote a song and I put it out with Menace. And I'm going to let you hear it.
I already heard it.
Which one? Underdogs?
Yeah, with the one with you and Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already heard it. You played it one night on the rundown.
That's the reason why I wrote that song, because of my mom, because she was an underdog, and you know, raising 4 boys by herself, that takes a toll on somebody.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Hitman, though, that boy.
Hitman, when you gonna come on the breakdown? I'm gonna put you on the spot right now in front of all these people because you never answer your messages. And when are you gonna come to be a judge on the rundown?
You heard him. Send his ass a link. Tell him get on here right now.
All right, Father Time. Let's get it.
I've been seen around here, head from state to state. Never stopping, always running, cause there's too much on my plate. Don't know if I can stand it, don't know if I can wait. The thought of getting old just don't sound so great. So I'm running and running for my life. Father Time's catching up so I can break my stride. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep traveling down this timeless road. I'm getting tired and lonely, so I think it's time to go home.
I think it's time to go home. I've been out here on my own.
I think it's time to grow old.
I swear it's time to grow old, but I can't do this alone.
I think it's time to go home.
I think it's time making me older, but never bending me over, still standing up like a soldier. My heart colder, but still try to show empathy, never looking for sympathy. Time ain't been a friend to me, eventually it's guaranteed. Believe that, you know, second spec, no second chance, no rematch. Life spiral out of control and detached, got you looking towards your future, ain't nothing to get a peek at. Yes sir, time rough on us all, these hoes come and hoes go, can't be cut for them all. Learned if you ever wanna make it, gotta suffer the ball. See every day this situation getting tough for the cause, so why?
So I'm running and running for my life. Father Time's catching up so I can break my stride. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep traveling down this timeless road. I'm getting tired and lonely, so I think it's time to go home.
I think it's time to go home. I've been
it's time to grow old.
I swear it's time to grow old, but I can't do this alone.
I think it's time to go home.
I look at my watch, gotta keep up with the time. I'm barely in my prime, but I know that life is unkind. I'm always in a hurry between the 9 to 5 and the grind. Like, what the hell am I doing? Cause I can't make up my mind. I know the reaper follows me on the daily. I can see maybe it's anxiety, but every night I'm losing sleep. When I feel my heart beat like a stick to a drum, I just bow my head and pray, and only then I overcome. I know that death is part of living, it's hard to accept, but when it's your time to go, he gon' come to collect. And I ain't trying to leave a world full of hate and regret, so let me light a cigarette and sit back and reflect.
So I'm running and running for my life. Father time's catching up so I can break my stride. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep traveling down this timeless road. I'm getting tired and lonely, so I think it's time to go home. I think it's time to grow old. I think it's time to go home.
Tim, stop the video.
That was dope.
It's all right, man. You know, it's like I said, it ain't one of them songs. It ain't like an everyday listener, bro. But it's
Yeah,
cool,
but I mean, that's
right?
like a time capsule.
It really is, man. Father time.
Yeah, you know, I said this to Jesse Howard back at a Sparta event in 2021. I said, Jesse, you know, every time you and New Breed make a song or put a video out, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or whatever, I said, you do realize you're creating a time capsule for future generations to be able to watch. It's like, yeah, I guess you're right. I never thought about that. It's true. That's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize as artists or actors or actresses or anybody who's in the entertainment business. Whenever they do a movie, a TV show, or make a song or anything like that, you're actually creating a time capsule for your future grandkids or great grandkids to be able to go back and watch or listen to, and they'd be like, yo, that was my great grandfather. That's dope as hell. So
Right.
think about it like that.
No, it's real. It's real, bro. No doubt. And that's, you know, I love this music shit, dog. Like, it just something about it. I love it. Fucking I wish I could do it more consistently. But I'm getting old, dog. This shit don't flow out like it used. I think really it ain't even the fact that I think it's like I can write.
Oh, you're only 32. That's young.
But I feel 80, goddamn it. But like for me, I've got 50 songs right now on this computer recorded. We could literally say you could fucking for 24 straight hours you could play City Chief music and never play the same song if I put out all of this shit, bro. But I'm so picky with what I put out. Like I've put out a lot of junk in my past, man, that I've been trying to clean up, that I just refuse to put out shit like that. And they say that, you know, they say, you know, somebody will listen to it. That's not true. That's just shit. That shit ain't true, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Everybody can't come out the gate sounding like, you know, like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out the gate sounding like Elvis Presley or the Rolling Stones right out the gate.
Right. You got to start somewhere.
Exactly. So
right.
those songs that you call shitty, people are going to go back and look and be like, damn, look how much he progressed. I mean,
That's the truth, bro. But sometimes it's damn near embarrassing, bro.
Like, like there are songs out there that New Breed has that's not on his page, on different pages. Like he's got this one song where he sings with he raps with a reggae accent, and it's fucking. I think it's dope as hell. It's funny, and it has two chickens as the cover art through the whole video. Larissa knows what I'm talking about.
Hitman, you better chill the fuck out, or I'll have him play that one song. You know, nobody need to hear that song, dog.
So what I'm getting at is you got to have that your initial start so people can see how you have grown.
Oh, I mean, it's still there, bro. Go to SoundCloud. You'll find a bunch of City Chief shit that you'd be like, he was fucking gang banging. No, but on some real shit. So like, I wish some people can see the process of how this shit works. Like, the song I got, Crossroads, though. That song was recorded 7 times. It was recorded 3 times on 3 different beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where I was finally comfortable with it. Pretty cool guy. That song, with me and Hitman, we recorded in a fucking trap trailer on Nanky Poo Road in Tennessee. And the song wasn't even close to what it sounds like right now. It was my verse, his verse, then we shared a verse, and all the verses are completely different than what they was back then. I still have all that shit too. So, man, you better check your ass out. But like, it's just the making of it. And what I do now is, before I would have put that shit out, before I would have put out a song that was half finished or half molded, or you know, I didn't care what it sounded like. I just wanted a song. I have this new song here, so where now I'll sit on that bitch probably 5-6 months, bro, before I even think about trying to release it. Before I even, it's got to be perfected in every type of way.
Yeah, but that comes with maturity, though. That comes with your maturing in music.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to it so many times, and then I'd be like, well, I could probably change a word right here to make it sound a little better. And then after I release it, I do the same shit. I'm like, man, I should have said this, or I should have said that, and then not this. And I hate that shit, bro. I fucking hate it. TJ, what's up, brother?
I'm the same way when I do reactions. I'll go back and listen to them like, damn, I should have said this. Why didn't I catch that? You know, but, it is what it is. Here's a good example. Look at Ryan Upchurch, right? If you go back and look from Raise Hell and Eat Cornbread to his Bad Motherfucker album, Chicken Willie album, Hillbilly, those were all crunk songs, where he just wanted like raise hell and you're gonna beat the shit out of somebody.
To where I like it. I like his old shit better. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I do too. I agree. But if you look at his music today, you can tell that, he's older, he's more mature.
To settle down, bro.
He's settling down. So his music is going to change.
Right.
So, when people, they want to hear the YZs, they want to hear, hillbilly, hillbilly, hillbilly,
And this shit makes me want to kick the fucking windshield out of somebody's car when I hear
that. Right.
I ain't lying to you, bro.
The only person I think that can make music like that for a long period of time would probably be like somebody like Adam Calhoun, because he is an aggressive person. That's who he is as a person. That's his mentality.
Yeah, but even he got slow shit, bro.
Yeah, he does. Like Clean Money, that's a dope song.
I don't like that song.
Really?
I like Crossroads, bro. I love that fucking song.
I like that Fuck Around and Find Out he did with that we did with.
Hey, here's a super fun fact. Do you know I made that song viral?
What?
Fuck Around and Find Out. I am the reason why that song went viral, bro. I had over fucking 15 million streams on that song from a goddamn verse from when we did the open verse challenge. I went viral 7 times. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, a bunch of times on that song. And they didn't put me on it, bro. They put fucking a bunch of other people on there. And he told me, Brian Martin said, we'll put you on part 2, bro. We're going to do a couple parts to it. I was like, real shit. That's a true fucking story, bro.
I'm going to look it up now.
Look it up. Go type in fuck around and find out on TikTok right now and see if I ain't the first fucking person that pops up. Actually, I don't know if I'm the first person, but I guarantee I'm close to it. Go to Facebook and type in fuck around and find out. You'll see a guy paintbrushing a car with my sound behind it, bro. Real shit.
Is your verse on there it is.
I killed that shit too, by the way.
All right. Let me make sure the volume's on.
Love my country, love my freedom. Fuck a
pause it real fast. And there wasn't even a beat, bruh. So I took his vocals and his guitar playing, sampled his guitar playing, and made my own beat for it too. Go ahead.
Really?
Swear. Listen to it. Totally different beat.
Don't need 'em. Shotgun raised from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find out.
Better watch the way you talking. I ain't from around here. Where I'm from, we plow fields of hay and hunt deer. One false move, you might fuck around and disappear. End up in a well somewhere screaming when no one else will hear. It's like that, no chance to fight back. I carry guns like Jesus carried the cross on his back. No enemy attack, our country will survive. I'm from the South, baby, it's a different state of mind.
Love my country, love my
bro. People love that shit, dog. They loved that shit, dog. No doubt. See, TJ said, matter of fact, that's how it is. How you found, bro. That's how I hope. That's why my fucking TikTok, bro. When I done this open verse challenge for my TikTok at 4,000 people, and I'm at 50,000, dog. This open verse challenge right here done that shit. It opened doors for a ton of things, man. Yeah. So Camouflage says he watched it earlier today. So you know, say it was a lot that happened during that. And I called Brian Martin and I'm like, hey, bro, like, are we going to do this song? And he was like, yeah, probably. So I'm texting about it and shit. And then he put out that he was doing it with Charlie Farley and Austin Tolliver and fucking OG Caden. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I salty as fuck, bro. I
would be too. If you had 15 million views, why would he not put you on it?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know, dog. I mean, I know why, because at the time it was a lot of Average Joe shit going on. He was fucking with the Average Joe camp with Lenny Cooper, really, really tough. And all three of those, I think, you know, Average Joe's was fucking with OG Caden. And I think they was wanting him to come over there, and it was political, dog. And I get it, you know. I'm not even mad about it. It's a dope verse. I actually recycled the verse. I ended up putting it on Hitman's new song, God and Guns, that's coming out real soon. So, which is a banging ass song. It fits it really well. The verse was tough though. I liked it. I loved the whole song. I liked it when Brian put it out.
Yeah, man. If you're still in the chat, I did send you the link to your text message. You want to come up?
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of political rap though, bro. I don't want to be that guy. You know, there's enough of them going around there. We already got Tom McDonald and the Canadian American rapper. No shade, bro. No shade. It's confusing as fuck, but no shade.
You know, look, I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. Tom McDonald is very talented. He can rap. His music is just not my cup of tea because it's the same message, you know, over and over and over again.
Yeah, but on the I don't listen to his music. I'm not a fan. I think he's super fucking talented. Dude is super.
Oh yeah,
he is beyond, hands down, fucking super talented. But I don't listen to political rap. That's not who I am. I think, whatever. Hey, Biden dropped out of the race today. We're gonna get fucked real good on that. So what I'm saying? Like, I try not to even follow it, but it just.
Now I did do a reaction to his song about Trump, the assassination on Trump, where he said you missed. The only reason why I support that song because of what happened.
Yeah, but
that's it.
But T, here's the thing, bro. And I listen. I don't even like rap politics, and I don't like speaking on nobody's name, bro. But there's been a lot of things that's been going on with like Church Dog that I don't agree with. I don't know what's going on, but he said it best, bro. I seen a video. It's like Tom dropped that song in less than 24 hours, bro. He found a way to grab some views real fast, and he done that shit. And I'm like, bro, did we need a song less than 24 hours? Did we need that? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. That's reaching. That's reaching. I think Tom, that Slim Shady song that he did on Eminem's beat, that was hard as fuck, bro. Like, that was dope. So that, him doing songs like that lets me know that he is super fucking talented, but you're using American politics to gain views. And that's tough for me, bro. It's a hard pill to swallow. And honestly, I'm probably just upset that I didn't fucking do it first. I'm just keeping it real. But, that's me being bitter, bro. I'm bitter because I didn't do it first. But it's not who I am. I made one politics song. It's called Red, White, and Blue. It's got Charlie Farley and Cody Davis on it. It's a really good song. But it just doesn't, it's not my cup of tea.
See, when you tell me stuff like that, I gotta check it out.
It's dope, bro. It's dope. I got Hitman wrote the hook for that too. Fun fact, guys, Hitman writes a lot of music for me. I just want y'all to know that. Well, Hitman
is very, very talented.
But he does. I'll call Hitman. I said, man, I got this beat, bro. It's so goddamn fire. I need a hook for it. And he'll be like, all right, and you want me to sing it or you want me to write it for you to sing? And I'm like, yeah, write it both. Let's see how it goes. He sung the hook first. And then Cody Davis, which is a great country singer. If y'all don't know who he is, shout out Cody Davis. Go check him out. I linked up with him, and I was like, bro, I want you to sing this song because he was fucking with Farley real tough, and I got Farley on the verse. It's dope, though, but it's the only song that you'll ever hear me.
Is he any relation to Chris Farley?
Charlie? No. Do you not know who Charlie Farley is? You should check out Charlie Farley, bro.
All right, City Chief, Red, White, Blue, featuring Charlie Farley, Cody Davis, and you say Hitman's on the hook?
No. I took Hitman off the hook and put Cody Davis on there.
Okay.
Hitman wrote the hook though.
All right, here we go.
In God we trust, in a land of the free, the home of the brave and mama sweet tea. I pledge allegiance to the stripes and the stars, to those who lay down their lives so we can live ours. I was raised to show the world I ain't scared of them, in a land where dreams come true. I'm proud to say that I'm an American. So welcome to the red, white, and blue.
I'm proud from the south with the mouth and an attitude, no doubt. What I'm about to say is gonna get a man, but who cares? Give me the beat with the snare. I like it medium rare. I'm like an eagle in there, just flying high, patriotic as you'll find. My business I mind, but fuck it, it's time to kick their air. I'm sick of zipping my lips just to keep a lid on my temper, so I rip the zipper quicker than I get cancer for saying it. Gotcha. What's a fella from the heart? Dixie the Duke, be true to his roots, never let hate mold him. Let him talk shit, but I won't be folding papers, roll them, light it, smoke them. Hey, pony boy, we'll always stay golden.
In God we trust, in a land of the free, the home of the brave and mama sweet tea. I pledge allegiance to the stripes and the stars, to those who lay down their lives so we can live ours. I was raised to show the
show respect. We need another president, not a stimulus check. Cause the one that we got ain't doing the job correct. Yeah, the one that we got, we didn't even elect. I just wanna see the country back the way that it was before the government was planning to take all of our guns. America was standing when everybody was done. Now look at us now, we'd rather tuck a tail and run. Scared to say what's on my chest, got a BPC. Cause if I say the wrong thing, they gon' cancel the chief. And everybody arguing over a different belief. But they don't wanna stand and argue over shit that we need. If you don't stand for something, you gon' fall down weak. Like everybody giving in to the stuttering speech. And I don't give a fuck about it, man. It's time to impeach and bring a real leader back. I'm on the elites.
In God we trust, in the land of the free, the home of the brave, and mama sweet tea. I pledge allegiance to the stripes and the stars, to those who lay down their lives so we can live ours. I was raised to show the world I ain't scared of them, in a land where dreams come true. I'm proud to say that I'm an American, so welcome to the red, white, and blue.
Bro,
Yo, that was dope.
Hey, that shit is fire, dog. But like I said, it's one of them that just it didn't do nothing, dog. It just sits there.
How the fuck did that not do anything?
I don't know. I dropped it on 4th of July too. It still didn't do shit. It was dope though, bro. That fucking
Man,
song was fire.
I would email that. I would email that to the Trump campaign and have them play him at the rallies, like for real.
Yeah, that's Charlie Farley to do it on first verse. He does have a crazy cadence, man. And that's just how he's very, very popular. I'm surprised that you've never heard of him, Triple T. Yeah, he's been around for a long time, man. He's fucking fire. I grew up listening to him. Well, I said grew up. I was like in the country rap shit. He was like he's one of the OGs, to be honest. But yeah, fucking that song was is my first dabble in political rap, and I was like, but at the time it was what was on my chest, dog. Like, just get it the fuck off. Like, I'm tired of hearing the same ass shit over and over again. I'm tired of you never, like, when it comes to politics for me, bro, I was never into it. I never really gave a shit until like it started affecting me, like my life. Like, start paying for gas and groceries and trying to buy a house and like shit like that. Like, you're like, okay, it kind of matters a little bit, you know. I appreciate that shit, Uncle Dub, no doubt. Hey man, I'm glad the opening went good for Demon Jones. I miss old Demon.
Man, he killed the North Carolina show.
I bet he kills everything, dog. Demon's a fucking G.
Adam says, man, I don't want to go up. I don't want to perform tonight. I'm like, why? He's like, every time I got to perform after Demon, it's just it's depressing.
Yeah. I mean, it's
like,
hard to talk it like that, dog.
He's like, you never seen him perform? I'm like, no. So you're in for a treat. Man, he wasn't lying. I mean, he ran around that stage like a 20-year-old, and he had that crowd pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking fire, dog.
Well, look, since you're going to be this week, we got the reaction channels being the judges. I don't know if you've seen this or not.
Yeah, you showed it to me. You showed it to us on Thursday.
Were you there when I did all the spins?
Yeah.
Okay,
oh no! I didn't see these. The winner bracket. No, I didn't see.
All right, so this is the winner bracket. So tomorrow we got these 5. We're going to do these 5, and then Thursday these 5, and then we'll come back Monday and do the last 4 to finish the first round. Then
I don't get to be involved in fucking round 1 through 10. Jesus.
Then after the Monday show, we're going to take a break because I'll be in the Illinois show at Tailgates and Tall Boys in Tellerville. And then when we come back, then we'll do round 2, then round 3, and then be the finale. But this is the top 28 out of 84 submissions.
I hate fucking Legacy has to go with Athena on that though. I mean, it's gonna be a really cool fucking setup, bro. I'll tell you what, Athena added me on Facebook, dog, and I looking at her, like at her, it doesn't seem like it's her rapping, bro. Now that she's added me on social medias and shit, it's crazy.
There's some very tough matchups in here.
Yeah, it's the whole situation. I don't know who Jack Gaspard is. I don't know if I missed him on one of the nights I was out
You
or
don't know who
something.
Jack Gaspard is?
I think I missed him on one of my things, but I mean, him and Adrian Raps. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of these are pretty equal though, and that's what I like. Muff and Uncle Dub, like I think that's equal. I don't know who. Oh, Greg Dose and Tin Man. I mean, that's pretty good right there. Sean Paris and Lehman. That I mean, that's
This one right here is going to be very interesting.
KSM wins, bro, every
They
time.
they hate each other.
Oh well, that's good. I hope they do diss tracks against each other.
They cannot stand each other.
I really don't know who Larry Bellafate is, or Billy Fate. I've never
Belafonte.
Belafonte. Oh, okay, never mind. I remember who he is. Yeah, it's some good. It's gonna be interesting. No fucking
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see that. I'm
So
gonna be
round
watching
13,
it.
round 13 is going to be tough. Round 8 is going to be tough.
Yeah, round 2 is gonna be a fucking. It's gonna be tough, bro. Tim Man's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking dog.
It's going to be interesting to see what LC3 does because that's
Yeah.
the Roaring 20 guy.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm ready to get into it.
Yes, sir.
I sent you one more song from the album I'd like you to play, bro. I had sent it to the Rundown 5000
Okay.
back in July the 11th. It's called On the Road. It's mine and Hard Target's new song.
Guess who I had a FaceTime call with last night?
Who?
Second Chance.
Oh, really? I just talked to him the other day too. I was just texting him.
Yeah, he wants to come on to the rundown.
He should, bro. He should.
And,
It'd be cool.
Trying to see if I can get a feature out of him.
Fucking
For-
good
for-
luck.
For a prize package.
Oh, he'll do that shit, bro. He'll do it. I guarantee he will. If you want me to holler at him about it too, I can help you out.
Okay, I appreciate it. The cash prize has gone up to $1,000 for season 3.
Oh, for real? So if you don't know, bro, his only country album he's ever done, like just country album, I produced the whole fucking thing. I'm pretty sure it's his last one.
You said you sent me a track on the.
Yeah, it's called. It's on the Rundown 5000. It's called On the Road. And this is my favorite song off of the new album or the new EP I'm finna drop. This is probably my favorite one. Hitman wrote the hook on this, by the way, too. Goddamn Hitman. TJ Sanders, you're not going up against nobody? I didn't see your name on there.
Yeah, his name's on there.
Oh, I didn't see it. Who's he going up against?
I got to pull back up now.
Because he better fucking win. You ruin my golden ticket, I'm going to be mad.
He's going against Jason Rose. Jason Rose is the one who was wearing the dress, who was rapping in English in Russia.
Yeah, I actually was out that day, I assume, because I don't remember who the fuck that is.
And Adam Calhoun's like, don't ever wear a dress again. You were here. You were that day. Yes.
Was it my drunk night?
I think you were drinking a little bit.
I've only drunk on the show one time, and I won't do that no more.
You were drinking a little bit, and you were talking some smack, but it was okay.
But I want y'all to know that everything I talked about happened, and I'm going to send this to you on the inbox. I won't play it on the show, bro. But I told you I was going to AI Adam's Calhoun voice, and I did, and I have his ass singing Ice Ice Baby, too. Whoo.
Oh, that's funny.
So did. And I got Justin Stowers' AI voice singing Barbie Girl.
Oh, man. All right. Turn that down. That's loud. All right. So this is called On the Road featuring Hard Target. You're going to hear a slight echo until I mute my mic. Let me know if you can hear it before I mute it. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's get it.
From Mississippi down to New Orleans, back up to Nashville, Tennessee. I've been all around the world in just a matter of time. Had a dance with the devil and now it's pitiless mine. Ain't no place I can't go, they don't know my name. You can blame it on my daddy for my outlaw ways. Just a one of a kind, I'm a rambling soul. I take my guitar to the grave and leave my name on the road.
I lost my soul down in Sumter County in Florida. I'm thinking it's the way that I was proud of. Never felt so alive when I made love in southern Georgia to this little southern belle that raised hell every moment up in eastern Tennessee. I met the devil in a blue dress. She like to burn shit down just to get the mood set. I found an old 38 in the parking lot of the machine shop. I'll never judge the bodies it's got. Probably alive. Jump up off the tour bus, moving with the slow pen. This ain't what you used to, this a different program. Every time I'm walking out a bar up in Cleveland, me and the devil decided that if we go out, we gon' hold hands and bet it won't jam.
Mississippi down to New Orleans, back up to Nashville, Tennessee. I've been all around the world in just a matter of time. Had a dance with the devil and now it's pitiless mine. Ain't no place I can't go, they don't know my name. You can blame it on my daddy for my outlaw ways. Just a one of a kind, I'm a rambling soul. I take my guitar to the grave and leave my name on the road. Was stuck in Mississippi, then finally met the devil. We had a couple shots and talking was about to settle. She showed that golden fiddle, I had to get away. I slipped about the back, we'll save it for another day. I hit that open road, I know she getting close. I got that fiddle in my soul, I'm trying to go for broke. I got nowhere to go, keep it on 10 and 2. End up in Nashville with a Dixie cup just passing through. Singing songs about my life, but don't nobody pay attention. I'm just trying to get to where I'm going, move, I'm on a mission. Not to mention, the devil finally caught me. So now I'll spend eternity living like Ken and Barbie. From Mississippi down to New Orleans, back up to Nashville, Tennessee. I've been all around the world in just a matter of time. Had a dance with the devil and now it's pitiless mine. Ain't no place I can't go, they don't know my name. You can blame it on my daddy for my outlaw ways. Just a one of a kind, I'm a rambling soul. I take my guitar to the grave and leave my name on the road.
That shit, boy. I tell you what, that shit fire.
That is fire.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite song of the whole fucking thing. I love it. I've been sitting on that goddamn track for about a year. Just sitting on it.
Hold on now, buddy. You said you're going to drop $500 on season 3 as well? Well, I can't promote that until I get it in my Cash App. TripleT at 051.
Now you better drop it or you a bitch. No, I'm just playing. Hey, where old Will the Truth at? That boy being a family man, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the ones who out. Yup. Me and Eddie, Trainwreck Kenny, we chilling for the week. We just watching in the background. Because we ain't shit.
Bullshit. So, I do want to do a couple admin things real quick. For those you don't know, we designed a shirt for Miss Beverly Howard. This is going to be the front of it. Help beat breast cancer to save a life. And it has a famous quote, says, "You don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have." And in the back of the shirt, it has, let me take this down so everybody can see. Outlaw Nation, Show and Improvement Entertainment, Chad Arms TV, Master Thirst Productions, Lady Menace, The Rundown, HBR at the Crossroad, Glorious World, Muddy Up, which is Muddy Reacts, Boutlaws, City Chief, Mises, Trailer Made, and Adam Calhoun. and then Triple T is in the center of it. On the right hand side, you have the independent artists. You got Adam Calhoun, Mises, and City Chief. Then you have Show Improvement Entertainment, Miss Mel, Chad Arms, O&E, Leroy Biggs, Squint 615, Tin Man, Legacy, Chucky V. How do you pronounce that guy's name? Twank?
Twat.
Twat? Yeah.
Ain't no N in there, so I assume twat. I have no clue. Apologize if we're fucking that up.
Then Menace and Thresh Production, you got Menace, KSN, Damir the Dragon, and Drizzle. On the left, you got Outlaw Nation, New Breed, Jesse Howard, your boy Dirty Hitman, The Sticks, Walt Lamb, Trainwreck Kenny, and Corey, the latest member. Trailer Made Records, Hard Target, Braylon DeVille, Simple Man, Dirty, Marcus and Creek, Corey Spires, Crowny Gambino, Florida Dolph, Gemstar, Frank Thomas, and then the YouTubers are myself, Lori's World, which is my wife, HBR at the Crossroads, Mr. Reactions, Lady Menace, Rocky Dowdy, and Mud Music Reactions. And for the record, when I made this, some people said, well, why wasn't Non-Reala's name on there? That wasn't done intentionally. Unfortunately, New Breed came out with a video. It is what it is. I had nothing to do with that. So,
what the video say? No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. I'm a dick. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't a part of Outlaw Nation either. I get it. They don't fucking like me.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, I never understood that, T. I'm gonna be able to keep it real. Like, I have like a fucking. Look, bro. It started out with Trailer Made. They don't want to fuck with me, bro. And then Outlaw Nation, they don't want to fuck with me, bro. And it's not that I don't even care to be with, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm going to stick with who fucks with me, period. But, like, I'm like a one fucking stop shop, bro. Like, I make beats, I engineer, I record, I fucking sing, like, I rap. Like,
you know,
it's because I'm fat, bro. It's because I'm fucking fat.
You know, they consider you family.
They fat racist, dog. All of them. Now, I mean, it took me a while. It really took me a while to swallow that shit, bro. Because you know, I was pretty down on it for a little while, dog. I was like, damn, man, these motherfuckers don't want to fuck with me, dog. Like, what I do? What did I do? But I mean, really, I don't even just need it. It's, you know, they fuck with me. I don't need no title, dog. I don't need nobody to tell me. I'm in Columbus, dog. I done told you come shoot music videos with your lame ass, but you won't come. So yes. But yeah, man, just old City Chief. Oh, yep. I'm gonna give away some shit tonight. How many people we got in here?
We got 31 right now.
31 in here. Out of all 31 of y'all, one of y'all get to go home with a City Chief merch pack, dog. That's the City Chief shirt that comes in white or black with a City Chief hat that comes in red, gray, black, white. No shit. You'll get a signed CD and yeah. Or just fucking hit me on Instagram, man. Hit me right now. I'll give you my number. But yeah, so we're gonna get that away. We'll let TripleT get back. I told him when we got done, I want to give a City Chief merch pack out to one of the people that are sitting in here supporting this. So I appreciate it.
All right, so if you're still in the chat, I need you to put a 1 in the chat so I can put your name on the wheel.
The old raffle. The old raffling wheel. Y'all put a 1 in the chat, man. We'll get your sizes. This ain't gonna be a merch pack where you might get a random size. We're gonna make sure it's tailored to you. I got all the way up to a 5X. So if you're big like me, you're gonna be all right. I don't wear a 5X, guys. I'm just playing. But I got it. We got Larissa Angel. Dennis.
Shout out to Miss Larissa.
Dennis Oles.
Denise
Menace. Oh, Denise. Bro, fucking illiterate. Connie Mack. Camouflage. TJ Sanders. Million Mike. Million Mile Club. I'm
MMC.
I need my glasses. Dana Sheets.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this.
You just now followed me, old dusty bastard. I'll follow you back.
Tell you what, while I'm putting all these names in here, I'm going to play something. Let me pull it up.
Whatever. You just mysteriously found me now. Hitman, get your goddamn number out of here.
Hitman said, I want one.
Yeah, shit, bro. That's
Send
a
it
good
to
one.
the day I die.
The video makes absolutely no sense. It's lovely.
Let's get it.
They say I'm living wrong, I'll be a sinner till I die. I'm only proud of palm because I look up to the sky. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way. Constantly I'm judged by the tattoos on my skin, but they don't see the scars that are hidden deep within. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way. It's eating in my soul the way these people look at me, cause they don't understand the things I've done and what I've seen. I'm slowly losing faith because of all humanity, and this shit won't never change. It's already been stained. All the answers to my problems in the bottom of this bottle. I look up to the sky to see if God can really solve them. You see me praying rarely cause I don't wanna involve them. These choices that I made, this bed I'm gonna lay. I feel like I keep losing. No matter what I'm doing, I know this life I keep on choosing. But I'm trying to do better, trying to see through stormy weather. They say I'm living wrong, I'll be a sinner till I die. I'm only proud of palm because I look up to the sky. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way. Constantly I'm judged by the tattoos on my skin, but they don't see the scars that are hidden deep within. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way. Mama said it's okay, but daddy don't agree. I had to walk away, all they do is fight and scream. The tattoos on my skin are the scars that you can see, but you won't ever believe the shit that I done seen. I made it out alive, now I do bad on my own. I'm not a stranger to the rain, my whole life has been a storm. I've been cast out to the woods, someone throw the stray a bone. Everyone was born a sinner, so why you casting a stone? I feel like I keep losing. No matter what I'm doing, I know this life I keep on choosing. But I'm trying to do better, trying to see through stormy weather. They say I'm living wrong, I'll be a sinner till I die. I'm only proud of palm because I look up to the sky. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way. Constantly I'm judged by the tattoos on my skin, but they don't see the scars that are hidden deep within. But mama said it's okay, okay, okay. I'm finding my way, my way, my way.
Tim, go and play that video. It's gonna show you to play that Rockstar video or rock and roll.
State Beat Studio. Yeah, big gang. Yeah. Hey, I'm about as fire as some cold
is coming across to the boulder. Sicker than the motherfucker about to quote from Ebola. They was lying when they said that broke him down into Georgia. In reality, the devil brought his ass up from Florida. I've been roaming on this road to try to get this cash. With all these drugs up in my body, mine said I won't last. All I cared about was music, ain't attend no class. So now I'm known around the world for being fat white trash. I say huh, and people know what it is. Swear I'm the realest summer bitch that ever step in the biz. Don't see no spiders on the web, I just hit you in your lip. I used to wish to be an artist, now I wish I could quit. Cause of the
sex, drugs, and rock and roll. In 2 weeks, I ain't been home. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women. I live a life of a rolling stone. My baby says that I'm always gone. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women. I'm on the road non-stop most days of the week. The only thing that keep me company is Mr. Jim Beam. I can't lie, like the party, I ain't trying to be discreet. All that white girl got me cooking, bout to overheat. Life of the party with a 6-string in a bag, singing songs about life. Women I never had, they don't wanna see the good, only in it for the bad. But these cocaine blues got me feeling like Johnny Cash. Losing track of time, you can blame it on the whiskey. I'm a rolling stone, a gypsy, I hope I make it to 50. I'm just having fun with life that was granted. Rock and roll is the drug, but this music is the habit. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. In 2 weeks, I ain't been home. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women. I live a life of a rolling stone. My baby says that I'm always gone. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. In 2 weeks, I ain't been home. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women. I live a life of a rolling stone. My baby says that I'm always gone. I get stoned and I lose my mind on good drugs and bad women.
I love that fucking song. I love that shit. That shit make my goddamn blood boil. Like, whoa.
That was fire.
Nah, it's just cool, man.
All right. We're about to pull the wheel up. We're going to spin this mofracker.
Mofracker, bubba. Spin that fork and wheel. Hey, Justin be killing me with that shit. That mother fork and wheel.
All right.
That's because I sold my soul to the devil, Bubba.
All right. Let's get it.
If it had been TJ Sanders, I'd have told you to spin that motherfucker again. I already gave him my golden ticket. He can't have a merch pack too. Larissa. Hey, send your information, everything to TripleT, and he'll send it to me. Or you can add me on Instagram, CityChief13, and send me your size and your address, and I'll get that packaged and delivered soon. What's up, Mukon? Who is that?
Who the fuck is Mukon?
Who is that?
I know who it is.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
You're making fun of old boy.
I know, but I just don't know who it is, though. So who the fuck is Mukon?
So I do have an official Mukon shirt. It got delivered to my house.
Yeah, you fucking showed us that time. You got it made.
I wore it last night on my live stream. This is what it looks like. Anybody wants to go get one? Nope, that's the wrong one. But you
We
can
know
get
who you're voting for.
you get a Trump hat if you want, and the new breakdown merch.
The breakdown, hey, that breakdown merch is dope as fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm. I designed this one today.
I like the font on it. It's dope.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope. I like to have one of them hats embroidered.
Oh, they are embroidered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Yeah, that's fire.
But I've been fighting for 2 years to get this stuff put on my channel, and they finally approved the merch store that I use for
On your YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the who the fuck is Mukan? You can get it in a hat.
That's funny.
Or you can get it in a shirt, red or white lettering. But yeah. Matter of fact, this hat right here just got it delivered along with the new logo. Yes, I copied Outlaw Nation's lettering. Same type of font they use.
It's just a font. You can't patent that.
So for all the haters gonna be like, you're biting off of them. You damn Skippy, I am.
Gotcha, bitch.
And I like it.
He said, I'll break down. That's my favorite thing to do when I do shows with FJ Outlaw. Go on stage first and I introduce myself as FJ Outlaw. And they go, ugh. And then I hit him with the years ago, I met a man. I said greeting, and I can't even do this shit. I need water. That shit hurts my throat.
Well, City Chief, look, man, I appreciate you coming up. I hope you enjoyed this.
Oh, yeah, it's been fun, man.
I am going to drop City Chief's link in the chat. Y'all need to go sub up to him if you haven't already done so. Go check out his music on all streaming platforms. Go support him. And a lot of artists won't say this, but I'm going to say it. I've been saying this for about the last 4 months. Came across a study where a lot of average person spends $10 a week on stupid stuff they don't need on average. Me, I spend a little more than that.
Me too.
So take that $10 instead of buying the stupid stuff that you don't need and go to iTunes or Amazon or wherever you buy your digital music and support your favorite independent artists. Or you can spend the love and spend $1 on each artist and buy 10 songs from 10 different artists, because the stuff that they do, it's not free. It's not cheap. They put a lot of heart and soul into it and their money into it. So if we want to continue to get fire music from the independent lane, we got to be able to support them financially. Yes, streaming their stuff does help, but buying their actual songs helps even more. So if y'all could, go hit up City Chief, download his music on wherever you get your streaming music at, watch his music, support him. I support him, and I think he's dope as hell. For real.
Hey, and by the way, real fast, to add on top of that, I am dropping a brand new single on Friday, and it is ready for pre-order right now. So if you have your iPhones, please go to the iTunes store and pre-order that shit for your boy. I appreciate it.
Larissa said, I never win anything, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Just get at me and we'll get that over to y'all. And I mean, I appreciate every one of y'all for being in here. I'm so sorry, I can't give away to everybody, but I appreciate everybody being here and supporting the channel and supporting the breakdown and TripleT. I think what he's doing is a beautiful thing, and helping us artists out in every which way possible, whether it be 200 people in here or 10 people in here. So I appreciate that shit a ton. And any stream, any buy, anything, it's definitely a huge plus for me and my family. So I appreciate that. Hitman said, go check out the new song, Everything and a Little Bit More by Hitman. Please go listen to that shit because it's dope. Go check it out immediately. As a matter of fact, TripleT, let's play it real fast as we leave.
What song is that?
Everything and a Little Bit More by Hitman. We'll do this right here. We'll end it in the live as soon as the song ends. Shout out to my brother Hitman, goddammit. That's the realest son bitch I ever met in my life. He's slow, but he's real. And we've been on here for some hours, dog. I told my old lady this is a 30-minute show. We've been on here for 3 hours.
2.5.
Well, we was talking backstage for 30 minutes before it started.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we got a little bit more by Hitman. And like City Chief says, once this song ends, the stream will end. So I greatly appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget, we got the rundown tomorrow with the reaction channels. We got Flaw TV, we got Vibe Reactions, we got Alpha Tyler, we got Kenny Reactions, we got Captain Kurt, myself, Mr. Reactions, and Adam Calhoun. We got round 1 of the winner circle. So you don't want to miss it. I greatly appreciate everybody coming out. The breakdown will be on Wednesdays from here on out, except for Chad Arms. Chad Arms is scheduled for the 26th, so that will be on a Friday. But other than that, you will be able to find the rundown, the breakdown on Wednesdays from here on out, except for the Chad Arm one. That will be on the 26th. So
make sure you promote my song the whole time you're doing the show with him on the 26th. Just leave a little link at the bottom like you did for us during the rundown.
And don't forget, you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Stay out of the drama. Be kind to yourself, love your family, love your neighbors too, include your enemies. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. And as always, God bless you and God bless America. Remember, this is not my channel, this is your channel. And I'll tell you that every single day. We got Hitman, a little bit more.
Produced by City Chief.
So City Chief, thank you very much for coming out and doing this. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. Congratulations to Larissa. Let's get it.
She was baptized in that murky river water. She got red dirt mud running through her veins. She's an A-second ride in a one-night rodeo. Living free is all she's ever known. Living free is all she's ever known. She's a sunrise shining through the trees. She's a fresh breath of air when things don't go as seen. She's the words to a song that ain't no one wrote. She's everything and a little bit more to me. She's everything and a little bit more to me. So when I look up and talk to heaven, I thank the Lord 'cause she's too good for me. I've always been told to count my blessings, and right now, man, she's sound asleep. She's everything and a little bit more to me. She's a wild one, she don't mean no harm. She only wants the best for me. She's the eye of this desert storm, been through hell and back twice, but she promised me forever. The best thing that ever happened to me was the day that God made her. I've always been told to count my blessings, and right now, man, she's sound asleep. She's everything and a little bit more to me.